Hello, I'm back. I'm still messing with my June oven. I've actually baked other things into the June oven, but I figure I would video me baking the cookies. Right now it's 9 minutes and 28 seconds left to bake them. I'm baking store-bought chocolate chip cookies, nothing fancy. I've made other things like meatballs, chicken, things like that. Turned out pretty good. The only thing I can say is when I did the pizza, and it might have been just the type of pizza I had, the crust on the outside got a little burnt. So I sent feedback to June, and hopefully I'll hear back from them soon, or they'll make an adjustment. So the oven's been working pretty good. I've cooked it, like I said, I've cooked a few things in there. Like I said, nothing real big yet. But I've used a rack. I actually placed the cookies on that when they're done. Haven't had any problems. The only thing that I can say, the problems that I had is not related to the June itself. It's just related to the way my internet and what type of mesh router I have. It's basically sometimes connect to a router that I have upstairs on the other side of the room or the house, which pretty much doesn't make sense because then it actually, doesn't give me the live video. But it's an easy fix for that. You just unplug the June, plug it back in, and it'll pick up the closest mesh router if you have a mesh system, meaning having multiple routers throughout the house that covers the whole house. But it worked, and now I'm getting an excellent signal with the June, and I use my Alexa and pretty much reheat or preheat the temperature to what I like it. Then I put them in. As you're seeing, the cookies are melting a little bit and pretty much getting done. I have it on the middle rack, so things look pretty good. As far as cleaning the June oven, like I said, haven't cooked a lot of things in there, but a little splash, around the June oven. But an easy wipe with a damp cloth, it's some dish detergent, should do the job. I didn't really have to do an extensive clean because I didn't really have it that long. But otherwise than that, it's pretty good. My family uses it. They like it. They can just sit there, and when the food is done, they get a notification on their phone or their tablet saying that the food is done, gives them a live picture. Also lets them know if they want to bake it anymore, or if they want to stop the baking, change the temperature. Definitely like that. You can change the temperature as it's cooking, and you can pretty much change a lot of things, like temperature. You can change the time that you're baking it, because you might look at the live feed and say, hey, I don't really like the way they look. I'm going to have them cook for another couple of minutes, which is pretty good. I like that. Or you can just have it stop from when you have it set for, which is good as well. But so we're at 6 minutes and 14 seconds with the cookies, and pretty much not done yet, but I'm gonna let them cook the way they're supposed to cook. But the June oven has been working very well. Haven't had any issues with it. Definitely I would recommend to anybody that is a tech savvy person like me, and basically, would just like things like that as a addition to their kitchen. So they won't go wrong with that. It's just something extra that you can use besides using the big oven to maybe cook small things. But you can cook big things in this as well. When things do cook, it actually turns out even, so there's no burnt spots. But again, this is basically me first having it, so I'll definitely try to do something later on to see if it will have like hot spots and things like that. But otherwise than that, it pretty much cooks everything evenly. You can actually have the option of turning on the convection fans or leave them off. I think I've used it, might have used it about one time. It actually did pretty good. So you won't go wrong with that. So I'm gonna let these cook and bake. It is down 5 minutes, and I'm gonna sign off, and I'll get back with you with an update on how the cookies turned out.